One of the best experiences you can have when you visit Japan is to eat a lot of their fresh seafood that they offer. In this fish tank is fugu, which is the pufferfish that is known for being poisonous if it's not prepared correctly. Almost all Japanese chefs have some very high standard of cleanliness, hygiene, and quality when it comes to preparing meat, so you really don't need to worry about the fish and the seafood you're consuming, whether it is raw or cooked. I'm going to show you some good experiences that I had with some seafood and some that maybe weren't worth the price or the money.
It looks beautiful. Look at its beautiful dead body and its beautiful dead meat that I'm going to eat. Can I say that on YouTube? Is the mic even on? Okay.
Outside of the Washington Hotel in Shinjuku, and this is where Zao restaurant is. Zao is the fishing restaurant where you catch your own food and then you get to choose how they prepare it. And I'm kind of excited because I've never gone from fishing to eating it. I've been fishing before, but I've never prepped the fish and gotten to eat it. But they'll do the dirty work for me, the prepping, the killing, and I'll just get to enjoy the benefits of the fun and the food. We're outside of the restaurant, inside of this hotel lobby, where there's also a family mart, so it's kind of strange. And let's fishing enjoy. We have a good smile card competition. Whoever has the best smile, we're gonna give this card to. It's kind of mean. They're trying to encourage the staff to be more friendly, I think. But there's different cool rooms in here. There's these private rooms over here with views into the fish tank. And the rules are, basically, whatever you catch, you must eat. Each pole costs 100 yen, and the fishing bait is free. You can choose half and half for different fish. So for sea bream or flounder, you can get half sashimi or half cooked, and they have different cooking methods. It is a bit cheaper if you catch your own fish to eat, or you can just order off the menu and ask them to cook it the way you want it, which would be here. We have presents. A little appetizer. My hands are really gross now because I was handling the fish bait and putting it on the hook. And yeah, I feel really grimy. But it's just cooked shrimp. That's all they use for fish bait. It's not worms. I couldn't get a bite on my hook, but some other people could. So we just ordered red snapper, we caught the flounder, and then we might catch another. We'll see. Flounder. Sashimi. It looks beautiful. Look at its beautiful dead body and its beautiful dead meat that I'm going to eat. Can I say that on YouTube? Is the mic even on? Okay. All right. I've never gotten to eat a fresh kill in such a short amount of time from when it's died to hitting my mouth. And if you're a foodie like me, you can appreciate the life that the animal has given up to nourish you. And this place is definitely not for the faint of heart, because when they do serve the platter to you, you can still see the nerves in the brain twitching a bit, so you can see still some gill movement even though you're about to eat the flesh from its body. Just keep that in mind if you're not brave enough to see that. I researched this Michelin Star restaurant kind of in the middle of nowhere in downtown Himeji, It's such a quiet area and it had such good reviews online. Just thought it'd be kind of a special experience. Sushi Ichi is something I found online. TripAdvisor does recommend it. It's a Michelin Star sushi restaurant right outside of Himeji Castle. It's about a 10-minute walk from the castle itself. We have a private room right now. This is kind of a traditional Japanese restaurant private room. As you can see, they come in through the door here. We're all barefoot and it's quite cozy. There's our own heater and aircon if we wanted to change the temperature. There's also an air purifier and a telephone line so that I can call the front if I want something urgently. But they tend to visit you anyways because they know that foreigners don't necessarily know how to call with the request button. Some places will have a button on the table and that's how you get the service to come to your table or your room. And we're trying some Yubisu beer, which is the first time I've had this one. It's definitely different, very malt, but it's from Sapporo region. And also we have Kirin and maybe we'll have acai later.
Eventually,
So I'll be honest, we're a little disappointed by the Michelin Star sushi place, although it was a beautiful atmosphere and room and the customer service was really polite. It was just very expensive, and I've had a lot of sushi in different parts of Japan, and I have to say the conveyor belt sushi tends to be quite good. People think it's cheap, but it shouldn't be underestimated. It's really good. So we came to one of these kind of places where you go sit at a table. You have your own like almost karaoke remote tablet, and then you just order different things and they zoom it out to you. So we're gonna eat more sushi to make ourselves happy.
It's ours.
Is that the monkfish there? Better now. We ate a lot. In terms of conveyor belt sushi, it was not that bad. Definitely not like the highest quality. It's just like quantity and cheap. And the one that I had in Kamakura was actually really good. The conveyor belt sushi there. I definitely recommend Kamakura overall if you're going to the place, but I have noticed that Himeji is really easy to walk around and you don't get lost. You just need to make sure that you check it out before 5 p.m. as many of the shops close around 5.